Hey, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to get the wheels black on my car. So everybody said to powder coat them. So I didn't know anything about it. And, so, I also have a bunch of dogs here. So if you hear me say, hey, I'm talking to them. So what happened was they're chrome rims. And I wanted them black. So people said just powder coat them, it'll be fine. And that's the case for some people, I'm sure. But there's it's all fallen off. So after talking to other powder coaters, they were saying that you have to strip away the chrome to prep the wheels properly before you put the powder coating on it. Now, I didn't know anything about it, but it's, I guess, like literal powder, and they spray it on almost like in a spray paint kind of way, but it's literally powder, like flour. And it comes all over the wheels, and then they heat it and bake it in an oven, I guess, to get it to stick. But if the wheels aren't prepped properly, see the crumbs coming back out on that one. And so what happens is there's like little tiny, all over the place, there's little tiny specks. Hey, relax. And that happened the next day. And then they just start getting bigger and bigger. And then, so it's on the edges. So the thing, they kind of ripped me off because they said that the whole thing was shady. So they wanted $260 to do it. And I was like, oh, that's a good deal. And then they said, oh, we could do it in one day. I was like, okay, I didn't know the difference. A lot of people, a lot of companies, they want the car for like 2 or 3 days at least for the process to be done properly, but I didn't know that. This came recommended by one of my buddies. Said, oh, go to my buddy's shop. I was like, all right, cool. Hey, easy. And so what happened was first of all, the rims going black were $260. And I was like, all right. And they're like, well, you have to bring the rims to us. And I was like, well, I don't have a way to do that. So they're like, okay, no problem. We have a tire shop that we work with, but it costs $140 to, take up one of his bays all day and to have the wheels taken off. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So that was $400. Went from $260 to $400. And then these were chrome, the center pieces, the center caps. So here, there's a on-site painter who painted them. That was another $50. So it went from $260 to $450. So I was like, oh, all right, well, it's better than, because I wanted to keep the rims because these are Corvette rims. And so I had some aftermarkets on my other one, and then it felt flimsy at high speeds especially. And so what happened was I was like, all right, screw it. I went the Corvette rims in black to go with the black car. Cool. Well, then they put the chrome lug nuts back on. So I was kind of unhappy with how everything was going over there. So I went to my regular tire guy and I asked him to put black lug nuts on it, and he did. And when he did, there was like little scrapes. Not even that big. It wasn't that big. Just like throughout, some of the lug nuts in the lug nut area. So, of course, the powder coater said, oh, well, so like stuff like, see, it gets worse every single day. More of it chips off. So it wasn't even nearly this bad. But there are some chips near the lug nut areas, and he said, oh, well, like whoever did the lug nuts is responsible for, the powder coating messing up. So I didn't want to go back and forth, but these were always there. And every single wheel, see, that's on inside, And then, of course, that. So, but the little ones were always there. Except for the first day. Like, it literally took less than 24 hours for these little ones to start showing up. So just these little tiny guys. But then what happens is it starts chipping off. And so you can't tell me that all this is because of the lug nut guy. So I'm having it redone. So I didn't know anything about powder coating. I didn't know even what it was. But so if you guys are gonna get your wheels powder coated, the guys that do it legitimately, they don't really charge anything more than the guys that don't. So I paid $400, and there's a powder coating shop that I'm talking to now who wants to do it for $300. And then as long as I can bring in the rims, that's the other hard part. Is the tires and the rims have to be separated. So you just take them the rims, they fix it, they powder coat the rims, and after that process they give you back the rims and you go wherever your tires are. So anyway guys, I just want to kind of give you a little update on powder coating. I think it can be good, but I'm always going to be nervous anytime somebody starts getting the lug nuts off. I don't want it to chip the rims afterwards. And then also I noticed on the other wheel, when I took it to the car wash, a big old chunk like that just flew off. And so, you know, I guess I'm not sure, maybe it's just because it's done poorly or incorrectly. It wasn't prepped right, whatever the case may be. But you might have to be super careful with washing it and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get a lot more details on this guy who knows what's going on. And the funny thing is, the guy that I'm taking it to have it fixed knows the guy that did it incorrectly, and the guy that did it incorrectly has a shop, and he owes that other guy money. So that shop is like shady on so many different levels. Just be careful if you're in San Bernardino and want to get your wheels powder coated. That's all I can say. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions on powder coating process, let me know. And again, this is all first-hand experience. I don't know anything. I just know what I've gone through. So, like, I'm not even cleaning the wheels at this point. I'm so, like, I just want the brake dust to kind of cover the chrome a little bit to make it look more black, you know. But then when you have big old pieces like that coming off, like, I don't even want to drive the car right now. But, alright, guys, so that's powder coating. I guess it could work out really good if it's the right shop. You know, and they started off as chrome rims, so I think that chrome, they actually have to, like, I guess, chemical strip the chrome off of it to make them aluminum, so that way the powder coating will stick. So if you have chrome or painted wheels and they're not wanting to get rid of that initial layer before they put the powder coating on, be very cautious and be very careful. Get informed about the kind of stuff. And like I said, these are all add-ons, like the lug nuts were extra, the paint was extra, taking the tires off almost, you know, half as much, you know, more once again. So just be careful out there. The powder coating, I think it works good for a lot of people, but I think it just, you know, like, it has to be done by a reputable shop. And I thought powder coating was powder coating, you know, what I know. So now I'm starting to learn, so I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. Hope you all have a great day. Please subscribe and like this video. That's a good looking car. I like it. Peace.